Okay, so here's the question before us. It says a cubic function has the rule y equals ax cubed plus bx squared and passes through this point and this point. Find a and b. We're going to try to obtain simultaneous equations, and the way that we're going to do that is we're going to take this point and sub it into this rule right here, and then we'll get one equation on that, and then we're going to take the other point and we're going to sub it into the rule. Then we'll get another equation. Thus, we will have obtained simultaneous equations through which we can solve to find what a and b is going to be. So let's begin by subbing in this point right here. So we have -1 and -3. I'm going to sub that in and let's see what we get. I'm going to get -3 in my y spot, a, -1 cubed plus b, -1 squared. So that's going to be -3 is equal to, this will be -a plus b. There we go, because -1 squared will be 1. So therefore, we've gotten that one for the first one. Let's call that equation number 1. So 1. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take the other point we have, which is 3 and 45, and we're going to plug that into the rule. So we're going to get 45 is equal to a 3 cubed plus b 3 squared, which is going to be 45 equals 3 cubed is 27a plus 3 squared is 9b. I see that everything here has a common factor of 9. Just to really hammer that home, I can take a 9 out as a common factor on this side, which will leave me with 3a plus b. I then am dividing this side by 9, and I'm dividing this side by 9. That will die with that. 45 divided by 9 is going to end up being 5. So I'm going to get 5 is 3a plus b. That is going to be my second equation. So now I have simultaneous equations. Let me put them next to each other and see what we can do to solve them. So let me put this over here, and let me put this over here. The power of computers. Don't you love it? Okay, so I immediately see that I have a b and a b. So the smartest thing I could do here is say, I'm thinking which way is easiest to go. Let me just do it this way. Let me just do it this way. Either way would work. Sometimes I just don't like to deal with too many negatives. If I have -3 minus 5, I'm going to get -8. And if I have -8 minus 3a, I'm going to get -4a. And then my b's, well, b minus b is just 0. So therefore, I'm going to end up with a is equal to 2, because if I divide both sides by -4, I'm going to get -8 divided by -4, which is going to be 2. So I've just solved one of them. What I'm going to do to get the other one is say the following. I'm going to go sub a into, and which one is the best one to sub it into? Let's sub it into 1. Let's sub it into 1. So now I'm going to go -3 is equal to -2 plus b. So I'm going to get -3 is equal to -2 plus b. I will therefore plus 2 to both sides. And if I do that, I'm going to end up with -1 there. And that is going to be my other answer, -1b. I'm going to get my highlighter. I'm going to highlight that. And remember, whenever you're doing this, at the very end, put all your answers in one spot. So I would just come over, where's the best place to do this? Even if you just come over here and go, A is going to be equal to 2, B is going to be equal to -1. Remember, in a test, put them all in the same spot, give them a highlight, put a red box around them, do whatever you can to make it very clear that this is your answer. Simultaneous equation questions can get a little messy, and there can be a lot of working everywhere. So whenever you can just put everything in the same spot, it's really useful for the teacher. Hopefully that was clear, and I will see you in the next video.